Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0752, refers to a condition where Shift Solenoid Valve A is stuck in the on position. This issue affects the automatic transmission fluid flow, which is essential for smooth gear shifts. The Shift Solenoid Valve A plays a critical role by controlling the flow of transmission fluid based on the vehicle's operational needs. It is located within the transmission assembly, which is situated beneath the vehicle and can be accessed through the undercarriage. When this valve fails to operate as intended, it can cause a range of transmission issues, adversely affecting overall vehicle performance. Addressing this code requires a systematic approach to identify the root cause and remedy the situation effectively. The error associated with DTC P0752 specifically indicates that Shift Solenoid Valve A is malfunctioning, remaining stuck in the on position. This solenoid is responsible for regulating the application of hydraulic pressure in the transmission, which in turn influences gear selection and shifting proficiency. When functioning correctly, the solenoid receives electrical commands from the Transmission Control Module, TCM, to allow or restrict fluid flow, enabling the transmission to shift smoothly between gears. The solenoid is typically located inside the transmission assembly, where it directly interacts with the transmission fluid pathway. A failure in this component can cause performance issues such as slipping or erratic shifting patterns, as the transmission struggles to engage or disengage the gears as needed. Accurate diagnosis is crucial for efficient repair, and it is advisable to check for other related DTCs that might provide further insights into the system status. Several factors may contribute to the triggering of DTC P0752. A low automatic transmission fluid, ATF, level can prevent the solenoid valve from operating properly, leading to insufficient hydraulic pressure necessary for gear shifts. Additionally, a faulty Shift Solenoid Valve A is a primary suspect. If this component short-circuits or becomes mechanically jammed, it may remain permanently in the on position. Furthermore, the presence of damaged or worn transmission components, such as the valve body or associated wiring, can also lead to errors in solenoid operation. Checking the transmission fluid for leaks and ensuring all components are functioning as per specifications is essential in narrowing down the exact cause of this fault code. An organized approach to diagnosing these potential causes will significantly aid in resolving the issue promptly. When DTC P0752 occurs, several symptoms can manifest in the vehicle's operation. One of the most common signs is erratic shifting behavior, where the transmission may shift unexpectedly or struggle to engage gears properly. This can be alarming for drivers and may compromise overall vehicle drivability. Additionally, slipping in the transmission is a frequent complaint. This may manifest as the engine revving higher than usual without a corresponding speed increase. An illuminated warning light on the dashboard, particularly the check engine light, often accompanies these symptoms, indicating to the driver that a malfunction has been detected within the transmission system. These symptoms are critical indicators and should prompt immediate attention to avoid more severe damage to the transmission. Observing and accurately interpreting these signs can lead to more efficient and effective troubleshooting solutions. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0752 involves conducting a thorough assessment of the automatic transmission fluid, ATF, system. Start by warming up the engine to its normal operating temperature, which is indicated when the radiator fan activates. This scenario ensures that the lubricant is at the appropriate viscosity for accurate level inspection. Following this, check the transmission's fluid level to confirm it is filled to the recommended specifications. In addition, Look for any signs of fluid leaks around the transmission area, as these may indicate more significant issues. Subsequently, drain the ATF through a strainer and closely inspect the strainer for any metal debris or excessive clutch material. The presence of such particles may suggest internal wear or damage, pointing toward a need for more extensive repairs, including a potential transmission replacement. This initial inspection is vital to establishing a baseline for further troubleshooting. The second step in the troubleshooting process focuses on evaluating the operation of Shift Solenoid Valve A. Begin this step by turning the vehicle's ignition switch to the on position, or 2, to power the electrical systems without starting the engine. Next, utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the previously recorded DTCs, which resets the monitoring systems in the vehicle. Within the HDS's interface, select the Miscellaneous Test menu and specifically choose Shift Solenoid Valve A to initiate an operation check. This action allows you to listen for a clicking sound, which indicates that the solenoid is receiving and responding to an electrical signal. A clear auditory click confirms that Shift Solenoid Valve A is functioning correctly. However, if no sound is heard, it directs you to replace the Shift Solenoid A and proceed with repair verification, as it could indicate a malfunctioning component that requires attention. In this third troubleshooting step, the aim is to verify if the problem persists under actual driving conditions. Conduct a test drive with the shift lever positioned in D to enable a full range of automatic gear shifts through all 5 gears. This driving assessment is crucial as it simulates real-world operating conditions, allowing you to observe the transmission's performance. While driving, utilize the HDS to monitor the onboard diagnostics, OBD, status for DTC P0752. If the HDS indicates a failed state, it confirms that the issue has been replicated, suggesting a problem specifically with Shift Solenoid Valve A. In such a case, it would be necessary to replace either the main valve body or the transmission, as this aligns with completing the diagnosis process. If the HDS indicates passed, it suggests that at the current moment, the system is functioning and the fault may be intermittent. Conversely, if it shows not completed, it indicates that conditions for full system checks haven't been fully met, necessitating another test drive. Repair verification is a critical step to confirm that the issues associated with DTC P0752 have been fully resolved. Initiate this step by turning the ignition switch to the on position, ensuring that all vehicle electrical systems are active. With the use of the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, clear any existing DTCs from memory, so you can accurately assess if the previous troubles were successfully addressed. Conduct another test drive with the shift lever in D, permitting the transmission to shift through its full range of gears as before. This repetition will help validate that all systems are functioning as intended. Throughout the test drive, keep monitoring the OBD status using the HDS. If the HDS indicates a passed status, it denotes the troubleshooting completion with reassurance that the transmission is now operating correctly. If a failed indication appears again, reevaluating earlier steps is necessary. If not completed is shown, further driving is required to satisfy the testing conditions yet again. Once troubleshooting is concluded, a final repair verification step is crucial to assure that all repairs were effective. After achieving a passed status during the last test drive, inspect the onboard diagnostic system for any other active codes. If additional pending or confirmed DTCs appear, it indicates that other issues may still require troubleshooting and repair attention. This final review ensures that no underlying problems were overlooked during the repair process. Confirmation of successful repairs enhances the likelihood that the initial problem associated with DTC P0752 has been effectively rectified, ultimately validating that the transmission is returning to a normal operating state minimizes the chances of recurring issues. A comprehensive verification process after the repairs fosters confidence in the vehicle's reliability moving forward. Implementing a preventive maintenance routine is essential to avoid reoccurrence of issues related to DTC P0752 and to ensure optimal transmission performance. Regularly checking the automatic transmission fluid (ATF) levels can help detect potential problems before they escalate to serious mechanical failures. Additionally, examining the condition of the transmission fluid is crucial. It should be clean, without any burnt smell or discoloration. Maintaining clean and properly filled ATF helps in keeping the shift solenoids and other transmission components functioning within their design parameters. Setting a schedule for this type of routine maintenance can significantly mitigate unexpected repairs and extend the lifespan of the transmission system as a whole. Owners should consider using OEM fluids and parts where applicable, as these tend to meet the specific engineering requirements of the vehicle. Maximizing reliability. In conclusion, addressing DTC P0752, which indicates that Shift Solenoid Valve A is stuck on, requires a structured and systematic approach to troubleshooting. By identifying and understanding the symptoms, such as erratic shifting and slipping, vehicle owners can act quickly to seek repairs. Following the detailed troubleshooting steps ensures that all potential causes are adequately addressed, leading to effective solutions. Repair verification plays a pivotal role in confirming that the problem has been correctly resolved before returning the vehicle to operation. Moreover, engaging in regular preventive maintenance can mitigate potential issues down the line, ensuring optimal performance of the transmission system. By taking these steps, not only can the present problem be tackled efficiently, but future complications can be avoided, fostering overall reliability in vehicle operation. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.